Now, again, this one is significant for the types of, look at it, how did I get that mess in there? Why did they get that? I guess we sign and get your sign on. I do that, then get your sign on. So, this is what this is all about. The animals, everything is circular. Everything. Now there it is simple with the vulture in the scene, and there's the beast there. And you see how they try to bring it in together, but the vulture is not above that. It doesn't represent death, because a vulture doesn't kill what feeds it. Okay? The vulture doesn't kill anything. It circles something that is dying. Right? Circling. Remember that. Circling around. That's what the vulture does. Death. The only death we're supposed to be experiencing is what? Change, transformation. Okay, let's get into that. Now, the alligator face, mouth, right? Now, this is cosmic and earth. You got to know the earth. Don't look up too fast. We've always said that. Do not look up too soon. Because you're going to get it confused, you're going to get jealous, whatever is going to happen. Now, the alligator mouth, the behavior. What's the first thing alligator does when he grabs you ready to eat? Spins. Called the death roll, right? Spinning. What does spin represent? DNA at the top. You spin till you come to the top, correct? Correct? Okay. Now the other animal. Now, the lion's hair. Now what is hair? It's an antenna. Hair is an antenna. Yes, that's what we use to communicate. Okay? Coming out of here, those antennas. Correct? Okay, we're still in the message now. We're still with the animals. We have not left animals. Spinning, circling of the vulture, the spinning of the alligator's mouth, the lion's mane is the antenna. Earth cosmic. Now, the baboon body, right? What's the baboon do? Every morning, facing the sun, welcoming the sun. What is the sun? Heat. The generator. Yeah, start the generator, heat that sucker, let's get it going. That's the beauty of that. Yeah, the sun, the heat, the radiation. Radiation is also important in vitamin intake. Okay? Now, got that. Now we're going down to the hippopotamus. Hippopotamus is blue-black. That's where everything has come from, the dark, right? Everything, you learn everything in the womb, in the cave. That blue, black, purple. And it also has healing properties. That red, orange, blood, sweat. So when you're spinning and it rips apart, it's going to heal immediately. Immediately healed. Because that's the nature of that animal. That's what it has in it. The spinning friction. So when you're spinning something, like I used to work in the labs. Lots of people work in the labs. You put blood in the centrifuge and spin it. It separates. The serum and the plasma separates. What is plasma? The sun, plasma gas, the heat, the generator. Heating that thing up, making it go, making it change. It's like water. Water is hydrogen, actually. The orange color, same thing as the sun. But water, when you heat it up, comes the steam. You heat it, steam. It changed, not long, it's droplets of water. Now, when you want to change for the better, you gotta, I ain't gonna do that no more. I'm pissed off, I ain't gonna do that no more. I'm gonna change my life and do all that. You're heating up, right? What do you call that? Self-esteem. move something. So they knew everything works in together. Watching it, observing everything. This is what I learned in nature, to watch, just to play. It was play, and it's still play. And I'm getting the answers through play, like Dr. Sebi, through play, like Dr. Oyibo, through play, like George Washington Carver, through play. Yay, let's play. At the Organic Mechanic University, okay? In real life, this is all about, okay? This is a beautiful message from nature they were getting. And on to the hippopotamus, the bottom. We know the little Twa was short-legged people, very aggressive people, warrior-like, very inventive, all of that. That's what they were. They were these people. That's what it was right here. Yeah, that's what it was. These little people. These were these people who do that. And Dr. Bean gave a lecture explaining how Howard University went over there and stayed for a couple of months, studied it, and saw it happening. When arms broke, here the next day, Howard University went there years ago. Did they announce it? No, they didn't. But they know it's happening. And why aren't all of us doing that? Dr. Saban about the herbs, Dr. Oyibo about the theory of relativity. Now, George Washington Carver brought his thing. I mean, so many people. We can go on and on and on. Hippopotamus. We can go on and on and on. These animals, these things are going. And also, the hipponeuroceric acid that I showed you about the hippopotamus had, that is a radioactive wavelength that's ultraviolet. What's ultraviolet light? Yeah, study that, you see? Beautiful, isn't it? Nature teaches us everything. That cerebral cortex and that pineal gland, carbon and copper. Look at the colors. Look at the colors. Look at the energy. Look at the heat that's coming from that. Look at that baboon facing the sun every morning. And look at the hippo coming out to feed at dusk. You see, one in the morning, one in the evening. Beautiful, isn't it? Watching it. That's why they placed that. That's how they was trying to teach you in a physical form. But you're supposed to know it as well. You're supposed to know it by learning. This is how you learn the mental method. Going out in nature. But just as with the Incredible Hulk, they said it was a radiation spill. Got him. Okay? Now, he always said, don't piss me off, you won't like me. Right? So what is radiation actually? The sun, he's green, right? When the sun hits the earth, it's hot, heated up. That's where they were. Boop, up comes the green plants, powerful green plants that can do anything. Plants can do anything. Just like when you have that Geiger counter, when you dropped a nuclear weapon, the radiation's all, people have to put on those suits. But they'll use a Geiger counter and go across the plants. The plants will be pretty green, but they can hear all that noise from radiation. But they don't mind it, because they transform themselves. They know who they are. It's just we as black people need to know who we are. And I thank the ancestors for allowing me to bring this message. And so we can be healed again through the plants. And I'm vegan. And had meat in some years, 25 years. But I will announce this. And I will announce that these people who are trying to live don't go out and harm these beautiful animals to try to heal themselves. You don't have to kill the animal. You have to know what you're made of. It's already in you. But let's keep these animals alive so we keep being reminded of that, who we are. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. Reminded who we are. Peace.